In Division 1, we got 9 candidates. 9 candidates for Division 1. Then we had 29 candidates scoring Division 2. In Division 3, we got 43 candidates and 66 candidates in Division 4. So from there we shall go into the details of the subjects. We are going to look at the performance per subject, but we shall also try to compare performance in the same subjects as far as the results of the previous year or 2022 are concerned. When you look at the quality pass, the best performed subject was Lusoga with 72% quality pass. This was followed by IRE with 51% quality pass. And it is also important to note that in the IRE they got 6 distinction 1s, 2 candidates scoring distinction 2, and then 8 in credit 3. And then they are in credits, and then distinctions. They don't have anybody in pass or fail. Then we have Kiswahili with 50% quality pass, with the candidate scoring distinction 2 there. Then there we have Kiswahili being followed by Fine Art, 48% quality pass. We also have a student who scored D1 in Fine Art. Then members, we have to upload the department of CRE, because there was also great improvement with the quality pass of they have simple pass 89% and quality pass 40%. Then we have 100% simple pass in computer studies, and then 46%. We have also to upload the computer department. Members, we have to give it to the mathematics department. It is followed there with 56% simple pass. I also have to note that they had 2 candidates scoring D1 in mathematics. That scares away so many. Then it is followed by biology with a 27% quality pass. Members, let me inform you that biology, they have 7 candidates who scored distinction 2. It is worth noting, yes. Then we have chemistry. We had from the Dean Sciences. They also maintained their performance. I have to mention, even if you already are aware that chemistry has always performed well. They have 2 students with distinction 1, 2 with distinction 2, and a number of credits there in their subject. So, other subjects followed. We have history with 64% simple pass and 28 quality pass. They have 1 student with a distinction 2. We have geography 77% simple pass and 31 quality passing. With the 3 candidates scoring credits.
I'm called Aisha Male Iga. It's my husband, and I'm the head teacher of this great school, Masese Secondary School. We usually call it a gift school, because indeed it's a gift from the government to its people. And we are making full use of the opportunity to ensure that we accomplish the government policy on education for all. It started in 2016, and the 3 then classes were brought on board, but substantive head teacher started in 2017, who was here for 1 year, and I came in 2018. By the time I came, I found when the school was in senior 1 and 2, then we went to senior 3 and 4 later. We have been moving well, because at the beginning, people who were there to set the beginning of the school did it in the best way. They got professional teachers, they did interviews, they set the first classes, and that was a good beginning for me, who came a year later to start moving on, because it had very rich human resource, and we started from there. The parents have given us many students, and the teachers are doing good work, so every other year we are achieving more and more, and we are happy. The school is located here in Jinja City, and this is the Walukuwa Masese division, and it is along that Walukuwa Masese road. Like I've told you, the school started with senior 1 and senior 2 only, and then later 2019 is when we had our first candidates. We registered, we didn't have a center, and then we did exams. Our first time we had few students and we didn't get a first grade. But we sat down and organized ourselves and set our plan, because those are the first students, we just picked them. But now when we started on our own, we said we must work hard to see that we can get first grades. And we made plans to ensure that our students really perform well. Like I told you, it's a seed school, day school. Seed schools are government schools. Actually, for us, we've been calling them gift schools, because they give opportunity to those urban poor students, urban poor parents, that they get an opportunity of getting first class education, because the teachers are qualified, the basics of a school are available, and we are fighting to ensure that we accomplish that goal of education for all. Our teachers are both arts and science, and they are doing good work. They appreciate. We are moving on. Last year we started also on A level, because parents were demanding us that after we saw that our students, after performing well, they were now languishing. They don't have money to continue with A level. So the parents said, the government gave us, let's start also, and then we call it back to take on even our A level. That's what we did. We started with the sciences, and our students are doing well. But this year we are going to enroll even arts, so that we now have fully operating. We are so grateful, first of all, to the government of the Republic of Uganda, because it started this school buildings, the first buildings, then it gave us teachers, qualified teachers, then the National Curriculum Development, which is also government, has given us books. We have a lot of books from NCDC. Government has been giving us training for our teachers, especially in the new curriculum, but also there's a project of Educate, which is run, and it is empowering our teachers, but also SESEMAT. These are also initiatives of the government, and they're helping us so much. Our teachers of science, are always given those trainings on how to teach sciences better and easier. And we are benefiting from them. For us, we never lose any opportunity. Whenever there is an opportunity, we make sure we take it on. Another area to thank is again the government when it comes to paying our teachers. Our teachers on government payroll are being paid, and it's a very big motivation to our teachers. But also the office of Jinja City Council Education Office, it has also been very, very helpful, because every other time they are the ones who sat here and held interviews with members from the Ministry of Education. But ever since that, they keep checking on us. They keep checking on us, finding out what is going on, and I want to thank them. I can't miss thanking them. Another group that I want to talk about that helps this school a lot is Board of Governors. The Board of Governors of this school are really knowledgeable people. They love what they are doing, and they know what they are doing. They've really helped us a lot, that every other time we are meeting the Board of Governors, they keep suggesting new things. We want to do this. How can we improve on this? They've given me a lot of support, and I think it has helped us to move on well. We are working well with them. They always encourage us, and they always guide us. And I think they are doing a very good job. I already talked about the teachers. Teachers are also committed. Our teachers are committed. Fine, we keep talking to them, we tell them what to do, we encourage them, but they are also committed to their work, and they love it. What we do as administration, we keep them on kind of tiptoe. Like every Wednesday, we have briefing. They tell us what has been going on, what has not gone on well, what has been in discipline, what needs more support and courage. Another area that helped us so much is our administration. Our administration is decentralized a lot. I'm the head teacher, fine, I have a deputy, we have a director of studies, we have assistant director of studies, we have heads of departments active, they're doing their work. But also class head teachers, what you would call class teachers, we termed them, or we call them class head teachers, and they are also manning their classes as heads, and they're doing very well. Then when you go to the students, we have a vibrant students body. When it comes to class counselors, they're really vibrant and they like their job. Even the prefects are doing good work. They like what they're doing. Actually, you realize this is a day school, but you find that the prefects are always very early in the school, and the teacher on duty is with them, waiting to see whoever is coming in. How are you dressed? Have you combed hair? You know, we are in the city, the middle of the city, and the students we are managing are not easy. We are near the landing site. You know what happens on landing sites. So we keep there and make sure whoever enters is well dressed, smart. And it is helping us. Actually, people right all the way from Kampala, they say Masese is the best, the smartest school in Jinja City. They don't know our trick, but we always wait for them there and say, no, this is not good, dress like this, like this. So I cannot stop thanking my teachers who we work with. But that kind of administration has helped us leave no stone unturned. Because at least if you are not seen by a head teacher, deputy is there. The DOS is going around. The class teachers are moving in their classes. The counselors are also telling their friends what to do. I want to thank parents of this school. First of all, they have responded well to government having brought here the school, and they've brought here very many students. But I also want to thank them because they have an association which has endeavored to see that even when the structures are not enough, they initiated the issue of having temporary structures that we'll be getting in before we get the permanent structures from the government. So I want to thank them. But they're also very cooperative when it comes to discipline. They know we are no nonsense, so they say, no, let's go and fight with the Hajat so that our students behave well. So I want to thank them. But I also wanted to thank Honorable. On a special note, Honorable did some good work, and we want to appreciate him. Yes. But I also once again thank the government, because as we are here, the city council, we got some allocations to do some work for development in the school. Yes, thank you. Another component that I wanted to talk about that has helped us a lot, the moment we open up the new year, like now senior ones are coming in, some new students have joined us, and even we always add on our prefects and we retrain them in a patriotism course. They always take their patriotism, that training of patriotism corps, and we give them training. We bring in trainers on the various topics and we train them. So we make sure that all new students have gone through it, and then we begin this continuous talking. Our senior man, senior woman keep talking to the students. We have a teacher in charge of guidance and counseling, a lady, but also have another teacher responsible for career guidance. It helps us address all issues in the different areas. So by the time we meet in our meetings, now different offices bring on board what issues in the area, and we see how we address. We handle our issues slowly by slowly, and then we make sure that we address all areas of concern to ensure our students perform well. Another area that I need to talk about is the one of discipline. Our disciplinary committee has heads, senior man, senior woman, and some head of science, head of arts, and those ones handle discipline to ensure that our students are disciplined. You know, we have some students who are parents of their own. We have students who are working in the factories. We are near factories. Students are working in the factories, other students are their own parents. So we always commit our disciplinary committee to keep talking to them and encouraging them. Yes, you are working, but when you come here, you are a student. Make sure you achieve your goal. Make sure you take advantage of the school and get the best you can get from it. And it's doing us well. Then when you come to the new secondary curriculum, or the way we teach, we divided. We have the head of science, head of arts, and those people are the ones who go on the ground. They do the initial work of preparing work that is there. Remember, like I told you, we have books from NCDC. Sometimes books are not enough, but at least we have been one of the blessed schools who have received a very big number of books from NCDC. So our heads of departments are the ones who go into further detail to see what their teachers in their department are teaching. Then the dose comes in, and also my deputy goes ahead to find out, did they bring schemes of work? Have they done this work? Have they, So that one. But also as a school, we have embraced programs that are going on. We have a program of Educate, bring them on board, and our students are there actively participating. It is training students on various aspects. It does not train all of them, but at least a number. There's another program of Professor Jane. Professor Jane was shortly here, but she's a professor seeing how students can make use of their skills to do better, especially in filming, arts, and drama. So that program is also in school. So when we look at a program that's going to benefit our students, we embrace it. We have teacher patrons who oversee to to make sure that what we agreed upon is what is being done and how it's being done, making even students available. I think that is all I wanted to say, but I cannot stop thanking the government because my science teachers are quite happy. They get good salary, and I told them your salary has to reflect in results. And actually, when we were assessing the 2023 results that came recently, we realized that they were doing well. The science teachers were doing well. They did not pass physics so much, but at least you were seeing many students are brought on board. Last year, we performed quite well. Like I've told you, we were able to get 9 first grades. You know, people think it's not easy to get a first grade from a seed school, but we are getting the results. So we got 9 first grades, we had 29 second grades, 43 third grade, then 66 in 4th grade, and 9 students in Division 9. But our efforts we've been fighting so much to see that we reduce on the number of Division 4. Yes, we are trying, but we are happy with what we got. We are just going to have a meeting to sit down and see how we can improve more on that. I wanted to highlight on a few of our challenges. The challenges that we have very many students. Our classes are full to capacity. So if we could get more classrooms, it will be wonderful. The government policy on sciences is very clear. Promotion of sciences. We are teaching sciences, yes, but we need the government to give us science laboratory equipment because we've been doing it here locally, but it is not easy. Another small challenge is the issue of accommodation for teachers. Our teachers all of us, including me, we come from outside, and sometimes it's a challenge. So if we had accommodation, at least for a few administrators and a few teachers, we would be moving better. Another issue is that we have teachers that are not on payroll. We have some gaps for teachers. Sometimes good schools, when they see our good performance, they take our teachers, and getting them back is not easy. So that is another challenge of staff gaps. Otherwise, we appreciate the government for that work of sending us workers. Another challenge is with the facilitation of projects, because projects need some more extra requirements, or maybe facilitation. That gap is still disturbing us, even when it comes to because we had wanted to begin on the vocationals. If you remember, we registered for DIT, but now the facilities are still a big challenge. We wanted to have a bakery, we cannot have. We wanted to start construction of, building materials like pavers. That initial capital that needs to be big is still a challenge, because we don't have a budget for that as yet. And maybe this one we are trying about the school dropout. The students drop out, and it has been a problem in seed schools. They drop out. We try to talk to them, don't miss this opportunity, don't go where you lose the opportunity. But sometimes some drop out. Others resort to working completely and they don't come back. The girls, some of them, but we are trying our best to see that we work on that. You know, we are in the city. We have not really had such cases of students being picked to go and get married, but early pregnancy. Not really a marriage, but early pregnancy. You look for a student and you're not seeing them. I usually go towards where they stay, and we walk around, you find one now carrying a baby. You are looking for a student who you no longer see, they tell you, no, she's there. But we have been encouraging them to come back. Our senior woman actually keeps telling them, come back. In case of a problem, come back. Even they know each other. So the ones who are at school will tell them, come back. And we have now 2 girls who came back after producing their children, their babies. Yeah. Can I give now my last comment?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My last message. I cannot stop thanking the government. So I've already mentioned the things. I want to continuously thank the government. Every time there is an opportunity, Masese seed is considered. But we still have a lot of needs. We are calling upon government to still look into us and give us more classrooms. The students are very many. We need more students. We need more space for students, and we need, to handle them well. We need support in our vocational, especially the DIT aspect, such that students can leave this place when they can do a paver, they can do salon work, they know how to bake, But I also want to encourage the parents to work with us and ensure that the students do the best. I actually want to thank them because they are the ones who cater for lunch for their students, and they are doing it well. So I'm calling upon them not only to end on bringing students, bring them on board, support them, and be strict to ensure that they benefit from school. I want to tell the community that this is an opportunity of the school. They should not miss. They can't miss this opportunity of the school. I am seeing their benefit because today we will enroll students from Ombale, so relatives have brought them on board because they see good services that are here. Others come from Iganga, others from Kamuli, because they stay with the relatives here and take advantage. I'm encouraging them to continue so that we will take full use of this institution, which is a gift institution. Yes, thank you so much.